I am 53 years old. My claim to fame, I was born opposite Wembley Stadium. And I want to tell you that around 29 to 30 years ago, I bowed my knee and accepted what Jesus Christ had to say about my life. And I accepted him in my life. And I want to be real with you. You're going to hear Christians say all this lovey-dovey story, which is good. But also, when you walk with God, things happen to your life. And I want to share some of them with you right now. First of all, I'm serving God. I'm living my life, enjoying my life. I actually got married. Everything was going good. I felt good. Everything about myself was good. And I felt, yeah, man, God's with me. And God is moving in my life. And then, during that first year of marriage, my wife decides to go and commit adultery. And I'll tell you something, it broke my heart. I felt lonely. Depression came on me. But I refused to let it take me over, because I listened to a man named Jesus, and he set me free from going down that road of getting down on myself and feeling lonely and depressed and everything like that. I didn't allow it to come into my life through the word of God. As time went on, my mum seriously became sick. She had a circulation system in her body. She had circulation issues. So over time, they gave her a few weeks to live. And then they turned around and said, your mum is gonna die. Now, from your mum, when you hear your mum's gonna die, it affects you in a certain way, right? And with that effect, it can cause you to fall into a serious depression, serious loneliness. It can make you feel like you're end of the world. But I tell you something, at that time, my mum was in hospital and she died in front of me. And I tell you something, it ripped a part of me away, but at the same time, I know that I serve a God that can take me through the situation. And that's what I did. I relied on his word and it took me through. Over time now, over a period of time, I had a son that was around 16, 17 years old. And my son was ganged up on. He was beaten up. He was stabbed in the heart. He was shot in the back and thrown in the River Brent. And I'm telling you now, when that happened to me, it was like somebody had given me a Mike Tyson punch in my head. It affected me in such a way. But I refused to allow these spirits of depression, of anxiety. I felt down for a period of time. Yes, that's a natural reaction. But through the word of God, it's kept me from not going down that road. And I tell you something, this is what I did. I went down to where they found him, and I went on my knees, and I said, God, I forgive those who have murdered my son. And it totally set me free. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. No matter what you're going through, if you can forgive those who have done you wrong, you would live a better life. Your life will be free from all kinds of trauma and trouble in your life. Forgiveness is one of the key things that is affecting this society. This COVID-19 has caused so much people to be lonely, sitting in their house, to be struggling with PSDT, post-traumatic stress disorder. They have an issue with this going on right now in people's homes. And we're here today to say, look, come and listen to a man that 30 years ago changed my life. Okay, I accepted him, I allowed him to come into my life, and he's totally turned my life around. And now I'm married to a beautiful lady. For the last 22 years, we're married, living good, living happy. But at the same time, there is people out there that are suffering. And all we're doing today is bringing a message to you to say there is a way. 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 And his name is Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life. And no man is going to come to the Father except through him. So accept him. Come and listen to how this man can change your life. 18th of October, Sudbury Methodist Church, 1 p.m. Come and join us. Make it a date and don't be late.